So greetings and salutations. It has indeed been about a good 4 or 5 months, it feels like, since I've actually done a video. But before we get started, I'm going to just make a couple quick disclaimers. I am going to try to make this video in about 8 minutes, if I can pull it off, hopefully. And oddly enough, I actually did the third video to this installment about a week ago, and 2 of my files somehow got corrupted, so unfortunately I have to redo these videos, but that's good because it gives me a chance to explain some things I might have missed when I did these before. What I decided to do is I got 3 videos set up that are going to be dealing with just 3 different aspects of dating. First is going to be just some of the things that are positive, and then the second video is going to address the problems that have come up as a result of dating, and I'm going to try to sneak in marriage a little bit, and then the third video you're going to see a very unique solution to many of these problems that is going to probably have some controversy and have some people say, "Aha, this makes sense." So I'm just going to jump right into this. These second videos are going to be more or less evolved around eHarmony, Match.com, and AmericanSingles.com. These are all websites that I used, hoping each and every time that I would find the one. I mean, like many girls out there in this world, I mean, I'm still very ambitious to this day, at least in my mind, about trying to find the perfect one that's going to complement my entire character, to put that into a real simple description. So, first of all, in this video, I kind of need to acknowledge that if anyone has successfully got matched up or even married as a result of AmericanSingles.com, even Craigslist, eHarmony, or any other dating website, that's great. All the power to you. I wish you the best of success in that, but a question pops up: what's wrong with this picture? There's not too much, but what's wrong with this picture? There's also many people that have actually made good friends as a result of these websites. That's not a problem either. eHarmony, of course, being the most involved, scientifically speaking, is supposed to be a website that is designed to match people based on 29 different dimensions of their character and qualities. As I've realized, I don't actually know all my qualities and all of my characteristics. I mean, I'm sure God's developing them right now as we speak, but I feel like it's really small. But eHarmony does a lot of supporting to try to get people to discover who they are, to become confident with themselves, and try to be confident that the service is going to work. And Match.com, uses a thing where they have Dr. Phil offering advice, and when you sign up as a member, you're able to watch videos and testimonies of couples that supposedly should make a person think, well, if it worked great for them, it'll work great for me. I'll be very honest. Before these matchmaking sites were available, I didn't have a whole lot of dating experience or relationship experiences. It's something that I wanted to experience, which of course I did, and it had its good moments and its bad moments, and to a point heartbreaking moments. So I didn't really have a whole lot of basically I didn't really have a whole lot of exposure to people. So if there's one good thing personally that I got out of it, was it definitely exposed me to meet and understand a lot of different kinds of people. Now, I have actually been through with eHarmony for quite some time, but I'll be very honest, every time I see the commercials for this will be an everlasting love, this will be, I get tempted to think that, so what, all my matches didn't work, maybe I should just give it a try again. I'm going to explain in my second video why I haven't gone back to eHarmony. Yeah, I guess I jumped back to eHarmony, didn't I? I just spoke briefly on Match.com. And I personally think it's pretty amazing that people would go so far out of the way to create a profile. And it's amazing from some of the profiles that I've read, I've found how people just try so hard to really either say what they want in a guy or try to be explaining who they are, or maybe they know themselves and it's like a second nature to basically type about who they are. So there's been a lot of amazing things, but once again probes the question, what's wrong with this picture? And I guess to top this video off, I think it's amazing that people actually still believe that Prince Charming exists, that people think they're going to have, a fairy tale wedding and have a fairy tale family. Guilty as charged. When I was younger, I read, of course, Cinderella and Snow White and basically Cinderella and Snow White. And long before I got saved and became a Christian, I used to think that kind of thing still exists, and to a point it does. However, there's things out there that actually complement this very thing, that assures that those kind of things will work, and you'll hear about that in more detail in my third video. But again, that probes the question I've said twice now: what's the picture that's wrong about this? And of course, it's very common that many couples believe that by getting together, all they need is that wonderful physical, warm, fuzzy, cuddly feeling that's going to solve all of their problems. And for this video, it may look like on the surface that they're happy, and it may look like things are going fine. I used to be there, and I thought that this was it, and this was all that I needed. I learned some things that really blew my mind about that, though, which, again, I'm going to get into in my second video. But again, if there's people out there that believe that, then all I can do is wish them luck. But again, it does probe the question, what's wrong with this picture? So if you would like to hear what the problem is, I'm encouraging each and every one of you to go on and click on my next video. Or if you think that this is all that I have to say and that's all you need to hear, you don't have to click further. Just leave it here, and somebody else will check it out. So that's going to do it for part 1. Hopefully I didn't reach the limit. And stay tuned for part 2.